So let's talk about knives in the kitchen. Let's say you want to cook, right? What kind of dishes are you gonna make? What kind of knives are you gonna use to make the dishes? Hi, my name is Jet, or Mr. Reactive in my channel. In this video, I'm gonna explain you the knives that we use in the kitchen, or the knives you'll see in the kitchen. These are the knives that you see all over the world, all over media, TV shows, and stuff like that. If you finish this video, you'll learn about the knives, and hopefully at the end of the video is you can pick your own knives. So let's start. I'm gonna walk you through about the uses of every knives in the kitchen. We're gonna go one by one. I'll be showing you the difference about home-cooked knives, the restaurant knives. The differences about them is not that really big. Most home-cooked knives are shorter than the restaurant knives. The thing is, whether you have experience in the kitchen or not, you know, it's really important to choose your own knife, right? And you gotta be yourself when you're choosing your own knife. Pick the one that will motivate you to cook one day, right? Before you buy your own knife, there's different prices when it comes to knives, right? There's the cheapest one, there's the middle price range one, and there's the most expensive one. From experience, I do recommend buying the medium price one and never ever buy a cheap. If you want to buy at least the second expensive one, then if you want to buy the expensive one, you can do it. That's what you call an investment. Also, before you buy a knife, I just want to tell you what's the most common brand for knife. Here in Canada, the most common for restaurants are like Nella. The one you'll find in the most common store are it's either Cuisiner and this brand. The most popular than that and the most recommended, I will tell you, is this kind of brand. All over the world, I know it's popular. So yeah, let's pick some knives. You stick till the very end of the video. I'm gonna show you some application and how I use the knives, right? My own experience, and yeah, let's go. So yeah, if you hear the word chef's knife, this is the most common in a kitchen, and every kitchen, I believe, they always have it. This kind of knife is all around, you know, like it can cut anything from vegetables, poultry. It's this kind of thing that really looks like a knife in your house. That's the kind of knife I recommend to buy if you're really buying a knife. It's the most common thing you're gonna use when you cook. Paring knife, right? You've probably heard of this before. It's this small knife. It's for the fruits, vegetables, or like to peel something. Not only that, it can be used as a pocket knife too. Like, look how small it is, right? It's called the boning knife. You'll see one of this in your life, and what it's for is for actually poultry or anything that has bones, right? It's meant to cut the meat out of the thing in the bones. Next is bread knife, right? I'm not gonna ask where I use this, okay? Comment down below where you should use this. Bread knife is, the name is in it, alright? I don't want you to cut fish with a bread knife. I'll stop you. Alright, so this long thing is called a carving knife. I didn't know this thing exists before. For slicing some meat, slicing some beef, either slicing some vegetables or anything, or fruits. It's good for carving, peeling something. Right. Another thing you might encounter in the cooking world is this thing called cleaver. This is meant for everything. I mean, in China, they use this knife for all around. It's like a chef knife, or more than a chef. I mean, look at this thing. You can literally butcher anything, right? So yeah, there's more knives than that. Depends on the culture or the cooking you're doing. Another thing I have here is this thing called macaroni or something like that. This is like a chef knife, but it's meant for like vegetable only. Also, you'll notice that there's this thing on the knife. So if you're wondering what's this dots here, that will help you to slice the food better. You know that sometimes the food sticks to the knife and it's just annoying when it happens. It's a hole that creates a little bit of air. So if you're slicing something, it will not stick in the that thing because of this. So yeah, there you go. Those are the tips for the knives, right? Before you use the knives, you always want to have one of this. You always want to sharpen everywhere you go, and every day you use it. You always want to sharpen it. It's really important to sharpen your knife so you don't cut yourself. It's more dangerous to use a dull knife than an actual sharp. Also, keep this thing away from someone, right? I know you might be driven to like. Another thing is always take care of your knife, right? Love your knife wherever you go. This is gonna be your guide to make a delicious dishes one day. And I really hope you use it properly. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some application of how I use this knife. So chef knives, all around, like I said. Same thing as this, all around, right? Carving knife. This, the earlier one I showed you, it's meant for slicing vegetables. And we're gonna butterfly the chicken. This is what I'm gonna use, alright? So slice the chicken in half, and there you go. Paring knife, right? It's best for vegetables and fruit. Let's say you want to peel, right? For the bread knife, it works really better for the bread. It doesn't really destroy the thing. There you go. I hope in the end of this video is you have an idea how to pick or choose a knife now, right? It's not really simple. Last thing I want to tell you though is you should use the knife in the right way, right? Let's say if you're cutting a bread, you want to use a bread knife, not this thing, right? Also, always pick the best knife for you, right? Pick the best looking knife. If you want to buy a Japanese knife, that's what I always want. And also, I hope you like this video. Comment down below and yeah, subscribe too. That's everything. My name's Jet and see you again. Damn.